Third down, and Johnson play clock at 1. And Wilson's going deep down the left sideline, making the catches. In front of the Ravens bench. Good coverage by Blake Jordan, the corner. He threw it to the outside right there, 29 yards first down.
And that's the weak spot right there. Coming off of the other side, Mike Jordan. They've had a lot of guys. PJ Gaines is typically the cornerback over there, but that was a tremendous gutsy throw that time by Russell Wilson.
Next to the Super Bowl in 2000. Seattle will kick off. They won the toss, and the Seahawks have deferred. Stephen Hauschka to kick off. Pharaoh Cooper, a rookie wide receiver, number 4 draft choice out of South Carolina, back to receive. And Week 15 gets underway at CenturyLink Field in Seattle as Cooper takes it at the 5 and brings the ball back out. He'll take care of that side of the ball. And here we go from the 25-yard line. Goff, the number 1 overall pick in the draft out of the University of California, stays in the pocket, and the first pass is incomplete. Off the hands, 5. Goff is 0-4 in his 4 starts. And they set up a screen here, but that will go nowhere. Todd Gurley weeks ago and is done for the season. So they spread it out on the 3rd and 12, and look out, and down he goes as Frank Clark comes in for the sack. And that's 8.5.
It's a standard move. They're going to come out and then take that direct line to the quarterback right there. And this Seattle Seahawks defense definitely hungry for some sacks. They feel like they have been on the short end of that.
Johnny Hekker, as good as any punter in the league, could even be their MVP. He's had plenty of practice this season. And that kick is fielded at the 35-yard line by Tyler Lockett. Good coverage by Fossil's special teams. The running game has gotten better since Thomas Rawls got healthy. And before they can snap it, we have a false start, which he can win tonight. They're 3 games up on Arizona with 3 to go. So on 1st and 15, Wilson off the play fake will throw, and that's caught at the 40-yard line, taken in there by Marcel Reese.
That was a bizarre game last week. A lot of tip passes and balls bouncing off of receivers. It was a crazy day.
2nd and 6, and that's thrown behind Tyler Lockett. 3rd down and 6 from the 41. And Wilson gets it away in a hurry, and it's caught. And let's see where forward progress is here as Tyler Lockett makes the catch. The line judge takes a look. The crowd is saying, come on, move forward. They can see it on the big screen here. Put the ball down. It's going to be very close.
Yeah, that's a little closer than where it was marked originally.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner made the line to gain. It will be 1st down and 10 for Seattle at the 47-yard line. The game clock will start on my signal. Seattle is not charged with a timeout.
Well, there's a clear shot of it here. It's hard to win these challenges, but in this particular case, the coverage
beyond the stick, so it ended up being the perfect shot to challenge.
Now from the 47, the pass is caught by Graham, and he gets taken down. That's a good tackle on the outside.
That these guys are playing hard.
And they stop Rawls here in his track.
And it has really been at times 2 different teams.
And they're going to run a draw here with Rawls, and he'll get taken down at the 46-yard line. In his 11th season in the league, descended skyward. And Austin's going to let it go, and it bounds out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, right from the 28-yard line. Todd Gurley is the running back as they come up in the eye here. And he goes in behind Brown, who had lined up as the fullback, swinging to the outside, and Gurley is taken out of bounds by Richards. 2-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 8 now from the 30. And on an end around, this is Austin, the wide receiver who does carry the ball a lot, and he'll come up about a yard shy. 1. 4-man rush, fired, caught at the 40-yard line. Kenny Britt makes the catch, leads the team with making the catch. Michael Thomas takes his spot from the 41-yard line. Good play action going deep downfield and open and dropping it at the 13-yard line is Michael Thomas, who had just come into the game to take the place of Britt.
Over the past 3 games or so, this is a perfectly thrown ball. They've beaten the defense cleanly, and Mike Thomas, the rookie, just cannot hang on. You just have to wonder, would that have been Kenny Britt's ball there?
Thomas had Terrell, the safety, Stephen Terrell taking the place of the injured Earl Thomas. Big hole here, and before he gets gang tackled, he picks up the first down. Todd Gurley, 3 yards per carry, had a great year last year. Here he goes again through the middle and takes the ball to the 45-yard line. Gain. Straight back in the pocket, and then that is caught. Trying to get the first down there is the tight end Lance Hendrics. He gets in and give me second down again.
Defense number 91. 5 yards from the previous spot. It remains second down.
Already 2 penalties.
That's the way to play Seattle.
Kenny Britt comes back into the game. Second down and 3. Play action. Fires over the middle, and that is caught for a first down by Brian Quick.
Defense with those deep over routes.
From the 16 to the outside, going to the ground is Kenny Britt to make the catch for a short down and 5. See if they can cash in here. A little more than 5 minutes to go. Opening quarter with no score in Seattle. Gurley, and he'll take it to about the 7-yard line. 3 first downs on this journey, and on 3rd down and 1, Goff has protection. He has an open man and can't hit him. Brian Quick wide open. These are 6 for 13 on 4th down. A little toss. Gurley puts his head down, keeps those legs churning. Going to be close. Bobby Wagner, who leads the league in tackles, is the first guy to get there. See where they put the ball down. I mean, it's going to be as close as it was when Carroll won the challenge. The way they put it down right here, it looks like he's going to get it.
Unbelievable. What a play by Bobby Wagner to just take a 225-pound back and drive him straight backwards. He may have gotten it, but that was a pretty spectacular linebacker play.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner did not make the line of the game. He replaced the ball at the 6.5-yard line. It will be Seattle's ball, first down. Seattle is not charged a timeout and will be granted another challenge.
Seahawks have it from the 7. And now Rawls takes the inside handoff. Gets to the 11-yard line. Rawls got.
Continue to watch this game.
A 2nd and 6. Wilson, will he keep it? He will, but he'll slide to a stop at the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Play clock at 1. And Wilson going deep down the left sideline, and making the catch is Tyler Lockett in front of the Rams bench. Good coverage by Mike Jordan, the corner, but he threw it to the outside. 7. 2:20 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Off the play fake, catch is made. That's Lockett again.
And these two teams met earlier this year.
Had an ankle injury in the opener, and then went down to LA the next week. Under pressure here, and gets it away. Incomplete.
Up and go underneath them to make the play.
3rd and 4. Wilson under pressure again, but he will scramble and runs for a first down. Slides to a stop. You have Tanner McAvoy. He's a rookie out of Wisconsin. He's going to take the snap. You've got Lockett taking the inside give. Then he's going to give it back to Wilson, who is lined up outside. And Wilson throws deep downfield, and it is almost picked off. Knocked down, intended for Baldwin. There's the Ferris wheel. Elliott Bay in the foreground. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Heather Cox on Thursday Night Football. It is 3rd down and 10. They repaired the knee brace for Wilson. Throws to the outside, and that is Tyler Lockett, who sprung free for a big first down from deep in his own 10th play of this drive. Wilson overshooting the intended receiver. That is Luke Wilson. And with the flag down.
Roughing the passer, defense, 91. 15-yard penalty, automatic.
That is the former Patriot Dominique.
Watch it right there. A little shot with the elbow right to the head. But that's Robert Quinn tonight.
Through the middle, gain of 3. Thomas Rawls.
In the sideline.
Hawks bring in the extra offensive lineman. And then toss it to Rawls. Gain of 1. The Denver Nuggets of the NBA and Arsenal over in London. Quite the portfolio on 3rd down and 6 here as Wilson rolls to his right, then throws, and that is caught. And you're going to have another one of these very close to a first down situations here. Doug Baldwin makes the catch. Crowd doesn't like where they spotted it. It's going to be short of the first down. And he's not going to challenge again, is he?
He was right there on the marker, but then had to come back to basically gain control of that ball. I thought he was a little short of the marker, but depends on what they felt about that.
Because he's 1-2, so I mean, this is something that's never happened. I mean, we don't know officially, but I'm going to bet like 10 million bucks. It's never happened. We have 3 challenges on spots in the first 18 minutes of the game. Here's Brad Allen.
The play, the ruling on the field stands. Runners are short of the line of game. It is 4th down. Seattle is charged with timeout and their final challenge.
To overturn it, so it's 4th and 1, and they'll go for it. And a little lofted pass is short, intended for Marcel Reese, but there's a penalty at the 7-yard line. And it's going to go against the Rams.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense. After this is going to go, automatic, first down.
Alec Ogletree here is going to try and get over the top to go out and get Reese, the fullback. And in doing so, he sort of hooks Wilson, who talks the official into that flag there.
Chase and won it. The ball is at the 8 on a 1st and goal now. And Wilson rolling against the grain, throws, caught, and into the end zone goes Luke Wilson for the touchdown. And it is good to make it 7. Cloudy skies, 7-0 Seattle. And Hauska sends it down to Pharaoh Cooper. Tries to get in behind some blocking, but can only get to the 15-yard line. There's going to be a face mask call here with the flag thrown. Coming up.
Return, personal foul, grasping the face mask, number 86 of the kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, automatic, first down.
Allen and Kroenke in 2 different venues in 2 different sports.
They need their own sports bar.
They told me. Meanwhile, you've got falling down is Malcolm Brown as he took the handoff. First-year guy.
You're going to get right here on right, and they're going to go that way, and then that's not good.
No, that was a little John Madness right there. I like that. That way. Yeah. Meanwhile, you got an A from the league office on that explanation on the spot.
Oh, good.
There you go. 2nd and 14, a gold star. And Goff throws, and that is incomplete. Kenny. Third and 14, caught over the middle. Austin makes the catch. Tries to get free. But a whole bunch of action green shirts stop him at the 30.
Todd Gurley, one of the best young backs in football. So, what do you do?
And Hecker's going to fake it, and it's incomplete. He's had a lot of success in the past doing that. This time the intended at the 30-yard line. Well, he said he was going to be aggressive, and he wasn't kidding. Now you've got a backhanded flip from Wilson to Wilson. And it's a 2-yard gain. Let's go to
Thomas Rawls knew exactly what was about to happen to him.
Spread it out here. Empty backfield. Wilson fires over the middle, and it's a short gain. Doug Baldwin, ball game. And Hauska sends that one right down the middle. 8:40. So it's 10-0 as Housegood will send it down again to Farrell Cooper. Fielding at the 2-yard line. Nice little slip move there. Pick up some extra yardage, gets up to the 21, and we go to Heather. Bunch of 1-year-olds from the 21-yard line with 8.5 to go in the half. Goff has that one knocked down, deflected and incomplete. And then Kevin Demoff, who was the chief operating officer, with flags down here for a false start, told Jeff.
False start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Greg Robinson. That
thing to actually do this, because I'm not sure that John would have.
Second down and 15. They run a draw here. This is Gurley. Nice run here out to the 20 for Jeff Fisher. Third down and 5 from the 26-yard line.
Whoops.
And you don't have a flag. Now you do have a flag at the 24-yard line, so you have a ferry.
Offside. Defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Yeah, definitely unabated to the quarterback for sure right here. So he's gone. And give Cliff Averill a little credit. Now, I'm sure that he would have liked to have wrapped him up and ended that play, but there are some guys that would have taken the quarterback's head off right there if they hadn't blown that whistle.
With 7:45 to go in the half. Play fake, stepping up. Goff fires as he was contacted. Michael.
So you're going to hear it all for a little while.
Pete Carroll, I think, would be about 500 to 1 to wind up in L.A. And the pass is incomplete. And I say that because, I mean, it's just
horrible on offense for the past 5 years.
And you named the two hottest assistants, I think, up for coaching positions as they envelop Mr. Goff here. Cliff Averill coming in.
And you get everything covered right there. Then that means your back on the outside has to try to take on the blitzer off the edge, and that clearly was not what Todd Gurley was able to do, and that's
2 sacks for the Seahawks tonight. Lockett is back. He calls for the fair catch and makes it off the foot of Hecker.
Pressure goes.
Pittsburgh kid through and through, grew up there, went to the University of Pittsburgh. And now Seattle from the 28-yard line, they set up a screen, and that's blown up by Alec Ogletree.
Set that linebacker position now.
Second down and 11. Flags coming in here. Brockers came across the line. Was he induced? Brad Allen with the call.
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Jermaine Ifedi.
Sounds like his notes for them. The contents are complete chaos, guys.
Hieroglyphics right there. Second down and 17, and Wilson's going to get taken down by Ethan Westbrooks.
And look at him now, one of the absolute best.
One of their first-round picks. The other was Robinson in 14. Tyler Lockett makes the catch. And the ball comes out, but after the play was over, a breaking one. Standing back at his own 20-yard line. And Austin is going to let it go. It's a short kick, and it will be.
And so inexpensive across the board on that offensive line.
Rams now have it from the 31-yard line. They begin here with Gurley picking.
Bennett going.
Second and 9 from the 32-yard line. Goff going deep and too deep, but a flag is thrown. Kenny Britt covered.
Holding. Defense, number 25. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
And there is the penalty on Sherman. Ball at the 37-yard line. It's tossed back to Gurley, and he will go nowhere as he is wrapped up by Mike Morgan, the outside. 46 yards. That's less than 2 yards per play. Of course, they've had drop passes and that big misfire by Goff when he had an open man. Here he fires, and that's caught by Kenny Britt. So they gain about as much yardage here as they had for the last 15 or so. Gurley Slips to the left side, and around the corner he goes. And run out by Shed and by Terrell after a big CenturyLink Field as the Rams, with 2 minutes to go, have the ball at the 23-yard line on first down. And Goff under pressure throws, and it's juggled and almost intercepted. Sherman had it, trying to corral it again, couldn't. Intended for Kenny Britt. Second down. Come up in the eye this time. Hendrics, the fullback, give it to Gurley. And he gets taken down at the 22-yard line. Pushes the crowd, the loudest in the league. It's third down and 9. Goff retreats, then fires to the 19-yard line to Farrell Cooper. 36-yard attempt here for Greg Zuerlein. And the Rams were able to get on the board. So they started at their own. Received the kick. Tyler Lockett. And Zuerlein sends it down to the end zone. Lockett. Good run back out to the 26-yard line with 48 seconds. He's an assistant coach in Baltimore, and he got fired. From the 27-yard line now, they give the ball to Rawls. And he chugs his way for a yard or so.
I'm earning everything.
Second and 8. And they'll just run the clock out. Rawls with the carry, and that will take us to halftime. With the score, Seattle 10, Los Angeles